last time we talked about how important the sleep is and get enough deep sleep. And today I'd like to talk about the right sleeping time. You sleep from what, 11:30 to what's usually your sleeping time?
Yeah, 11:30 to maybe 7:30. Sometimes I'll get up in the morning, and even though I'm awake, I'll lay in bed, planning the day again for a half hour before I actually get out of bed.
So people like to stay up late until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then they think they can sleep from 3 to 10 or 3 to 11, which I think is not a good idea because, first of all, I see enough patients when they delay the sleep after 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is a turning point when the energy goes inside. So we're supposed to be in deep sleep. So the energy, the blood flow, the lymph liquid, it's all go inside. So your body kind of cleansing, repairing. And if you pass the 12, stay up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, even though you get like 10 hours sleep, then it's not the same because once the sun rises, the cortisol goes up. And once the cortisol go up, you don't have deep sleep. And so if you talk to 100 years old, relatively healthy people, and they sleep, the latest time is 12. And if they woke up, they stay in bed, they either read a book and then they fall back to sleep. They don't get up to see the phone or computer. So I observe the night shift people. I see a lot of nurses, they have night shift, and first of all, and once they have injury, it's very hard for them to repair, even they have good sleep during the daytime, and they go back to the night shift. And the growth hormone we talk about to repair the wear and tear, it's lowered if you don't sleep at the right time. And I would say it's not everybody has to go to bed 8, 9, or 10 a.m. I would say as late as 12, because 12 is turning point. And plus, I heard a story that the nurse who work in ER, if they stay there for more than 5 years, they tend to develop depression because your hormone just mess up, right? When the sun rises, your cortisol goes up, your happy hormones goes up, but then you always go out when it's dark, right? So you sleep between 10, and sometimes you sleep as late as 12, right? You don't stay up until 2 a.m. That's very rare, right?
Right. Yeah, I would never go to bed that late.
Yes. And you have a friend that don't sleep during the night and always have night activity, and then slept and try to calculate how many hours he slept during the daytime. And I watch your friend, and it's just the body cannot repair the wear and tear, and it influences the short memory. So I think the right time, like from 10 to 12, sleep until maybe 5 or 6, 8. That's the right time.
When I was in my 30s, my construction job during the winter in Massachusetts was sometimes hard to do. So I got a job at American Bottling Company. They made bottles for Pepsi Cola. They had a swing shift where you worked 7 to 2 in the morning for 2 weeks. And then they gave you the second shift, and then you did that for 2 weeks, and then they gave you the third shift. So they ran around the clock. And I found that when I did the first shift and I started the second shift, my sleep pattern, it would always take me 3, sometimes 4 nights to adjust to that. And then about the time I adjust to it, I'm going on another shift and I have to do it all over again.
Yes, and then that's very hard for the body because the body likes the regularity. And I interviewed many 90, 100 years old, and they don't usually go to bed like after 12. But they don't go to bed very early, like 8 p.m. That's too early, especially when you pass certain age. Like I don't have flexibility. I have to go to bed between 10 to 12. And if I go to bed at even 9 p.m., then I woke up at 2, 3 o'clock. Then that's not the right time to wake up, right? But then you get from 9 to 3, how many hours? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. You get a 6-hour deep sleep, and then you just have hard time to fall back to sleep. So that's the sleeping time. So if you are night shift, and then if you are young, you can cope with that. Once you feel like your body started changing, develop more inflammation, more health issues, then maybe change. Thank you.
Okay.